Here are 7 inspiring reflections from Pope Francis to encourage your daily devotion. May these words from the Holy Father renew your faith and inspire you to live a more Christ-centered life. Let's get started. No one. Do not be afraid of love. Only God knows how much we need each other. This reflection from Pope Francis reminds us of the beautiful truth that we were created for love. As Christians, we are called to love God and to love one another. In a world that often emphasizes individualism and self-reliance, it's easy to forget the importance of love. But as Pope Francis says, only God knows how much we need each other. So let us not be afraid to love and to allow others to love us. Let us embrace the beauty of human relationships and the gift of love that God has given us. Number 2, the Lord has given you one special ability. He has made you a saint. The works of a saint are the works of mercy. In this profound statement, Pope Francis reminds us that each one of us has a unique ability to be a saint. We all have the potential for holiness because God has called us to it. Moreover, he emphasizes that the works of a saint are the works of mercy. These acts of kindness and compassion are at the core of our faith and our relationship with God. So let us remember that we are called to be saints, not just in our actions, but also in our attitudes towards others. And let us strive to perform the works of mercy, which are so pleasing to God. No. 3. God is not distant. Distant is our heart. Closed is our heart. Cold is our heart. Hardened is our heart. But the Lord continues to knock. Do not keep him waiting. Do not let him find you with a closed door. In this powerful message, Pope Francis reminds us that God is always present and knocking at the door of our hearts. Even when we feel far from him or resistant to his call, God does not give up on us. He yearns to enter into a relationship with each one of us. So let us not keep him waiting. Instead, let us open our hearts to God and allow him to come in. Let us embrace his love and his forgiveness, and let us welcome him into our lives. Number 4, it is so beautiful to see young people who pray, who go out to evangelize, to bring the faith to others, to show the faith by their example. In this beautiful reflection, Pope Francis highlights the joy and inspiration that young people bring to the Church through their faith and their commitment to sharing it with others. Their enthusiasm and dedication are a reminder to us all of the transformative power of faith. Let us remember to support and encourage young people in their faith journey, and to appreciate the gifts they bring to our communities. No. 5. We must go out to seek those who are far away. We must go out to seek those who do not know Jesus, those who do not know the warmth of a Christian community, those who do not know the tenderness of God. In this powerful statement, Pope Francis challenges us to go out, beyond our comfort zones, and to seek those who are far from God. He reminds us that we have a mission to share, the love of Jesus with everyone. So let us not just stay within the walls of our churches or the familiarity of our routines. Instead, let us reach out to those who are lost and hurting. Let us be instruments of God's love and bring the message of hope and salvation to all. Number 6, be joyful. If you are a son or daughter of God, if you carry the light of Christ in your heart, you cannot fail to share that joy with others. When you encounter someone who is discouraged, disheartened, or without hope, be the first to offer them a smile, to say a word of encouragement, to give them a sign of tenderness and affection. In this beautiful message, Pope Francis reminds us that as children of God and carriers of the light of Christ, we have a responsibility to share the joy that we have found in our faith. Let us remember that our faith is meant to be a source of light and hope in the darkness of this world. So whenever we encounter someone who is struggling, let us be the first to offer them encouragement and affection. And finally, no. 7, only when we realize that we are sinners saved by the infinite mercy of God can we have a pure heart and hands that are free to serve. In this profound reflection, Pope Francis reminds us of the transformative power of God's mercy. When we realize the depth of our own sinfulness and the extent of God's forgiveness, we are set free to live lives of purity and service. Let us remember that we are not defined by our past mistakes, but by God's boundless love and mercy. So let us approach God with a pure heart and hands that are ready to serve. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the inspiring words of Pope Francis. May these reflections nourish your soul and guide you in your walk with Christ. If you found these words helpful, please don't hesitate to share them with your friends and family. Together, let us continue to spread the message of faith, hope, and love that Pope Francis so eloquently shares with the world. Stay blessed.